What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mitch TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today, we're going to be ranking all the MCU projects, movies, and shows on this tier ranking chart. I've already done that for the DCEU movies. If you haven't checked out that video, go check that out. But today, let's see where all these projects lie on this tier ranking chart. You ready? Then let's do it.
You and me, don't think you understand what you do to me. Put down a lot of makeup and the jewelry. You never needed it before, continuity.
All right, y'all, let's get right into this. As you can see, first off, right off the bat, we have the two new projects that are new to July 2022 on this list. We have Thor Ragnarok and the new show Ms. Marvel. So we're going to be ranking those. I have seen both of those, and we'll just see where those lie when we get to them. And also, if you see on the tier ranking chart, again, this only goes to the D tier because honestly, I don't think any of these projects have gotten lower than a D. Some have gotten close, but I don't think any of them have gotten to that F tier, so we don't really need that. And like last video, I'm going to be putting these in whatever tier I think they should go in, and then I'm going to go through again and rank them more specifically in order in that tier. So let's get right into this. There's a lot more projects on this video, so I'm going to go a lot quicker when talking about these movies, so the video is not a half hour. So let's get right into it. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is a very, very strong Origins movie, and I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it B. It'll probably end up being a really high B. I think Shang-Chi and Black Panther right here, I'll just get it because it's close. Shang-Chi and Black Panther are probably my favorite Origin movies, besides Iron Man 1, but I think those are really strong. Ant-Man and Wasp, I think this was a really big disappointment. I'm going to put that in the D. I did not like this movie whatsoever, and the villain is not memorable. Captain Marvel is going right next to her friend Ant-Man and Wasp right there. Everyone knows that movie wasn't the best, so I think she deserves to be right there. And Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, a newer project. I didn't do a review on it, but I do think that this movie is... I think it's going to be another really high B. I don't think it was A, but it was really high B. Endgame. I guess this is the great time for y'all to know this about me. I thought Endgame was a big, big disappointment. It has grown on me since it released, but I still think it's gonna be probably a really high C. I didn't think it lived up to its predecessor, Infinity War, at all. And I could go and do a whole video about that one, why I did not like this movie. But we're going to keep going. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I really did like this show. I did. I'm going to put it in B, but it'll probably end up being a low B. Same for Hawkeye. I think I like Hawkeye more than the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I did enjoy it, honestly. It was good. I thought the Christmas vibes in it were pretty awesome as well. Okay, here we go. Ms. Marvel. I just finished this last night. Oh, man. This is going to go C. It's going to go C. I'm going to put it... It'll probably end up being a high C, but it was pretty underwhelming. I think it had a great first two episodes and a great finale. But overall, I don't think this series was very memorable, and the villain, if there even was one, wasn't interesting at all. Her powers are kind of weird. I don't even really enjoy seeing her powers and what they are, but what really carried that show was the acting performances. Iron Man 3, really liked this movie. I think it was almost better than Iron Man 1, but Iron Man 3 is going to be at a B. Thor Ragnarok. Let's see here. This movie's going S. Come on, everyone knows this movie's S. This is so good. And, you know, Hulk's my favorite MCU character, so it has to go S. Civil War is also going to join Ragnarok up here in the S category. Everyone knows how amazing this movie was. There's some debate on, like, what's better, Civil War or Winter Soldier. I don't think it's even a competition. Civil War is better than Winter Soldier, and it is an S tier movie. Guardians of the Galaxy is a strong A. That is a very good movie. A great first installment. We'll see what they do with the second movie. Hopefully, it's not underwhelming, as MCU has been making a pattern of in the second movies. But Hopefully not. Iron Man 1 is going to be in the A tier as well. I don't think it was S tier. If you think it's an S tier, you're lying to yourself. Come on, settle down. It's an A tier. It's not perfect. It doesn't compare to the A tier or to the S tier movies that you'll see me rank. Iron Man 2, that's gonna be a low B. I thought Whiplash, the villain, was actually pretty interesting, and we got introduction to War Machine, but nothing much more than that. And Black Widow, of course. Avengers: Age of Ultron. This is hard because I know everyone likes to dog on this movie, but this movie, I really enjoyed it. Epic action sequences. I think obviously great acting. I think some of the storylines were really cool that they introduced into this with the introduction of Wanda and Quicksilver. But and the Hulkbuster fight. Oh, that was really good. Oh man. Ultron was cool. That's really, really hard. I want to put it B right now, really high B. See how that feels once we come back around to it. But as you can see, guys, Marvel, it's very B heavy. It's a very B tier heavy franchise. So I think when we're all done with this, B is going to be stocked full. Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. I did enjoy this movie. I rewatched it recently, and I think I liked it a lot more than what I thought I did. So this is going to be B. I think it was a great origins story. I know they had to switch actors and everything, but I thought it was pretty good. Winter Soldier is going to be in the A tier. No, it's not going S tier because it's not an S tier movie. And I'm just going to keep it at that because this isn't a review of that movie. Avengers 1 is also going to be an A tier movie. This was amazing. Obviously, it's the culmination and kind of the mark for just the superhero movies. It was a milestone in the superhero movie franchise. Everyone loves this movie, and they should. It was really, really good. But it wasn't perfect. It wasn't S tier. Doctor Strange is going to be B again. I do think it will be higher in the B tier than that, though. I really enjoyed that. I think it was almost better than Multiverse of Madness. But Guardians 2, oh man, Guardians 2 is going to be B. It's going to be B. We'll see where it ranks in a little bit. But Black Widow, this movie is going to get a C. It wasn't a complete fail. It wasn't as bad as a D. It wasn't as bad as the movies under it. I think it had a great storyline, great acting performances, and characters were cool. But I just the plot was okay, and how they handled Taskmaster, I was not a fan of, and it didn't really matter because she's already dead, so we didn't really care about the whole storyline. Thor. Is going to be another B. It's going to be another B. Most of these origin stories or like these first movies are all just B's. There's not too many that are really stand out. Like I said, Black Panther, Shang-Chi, and Iron Man 1 are the exceptions to that. Let's see. What If? Okay, we're getting into another show. What If? You know, I think I'd put this show way higher if it was live action. Something about animation that just makes it less appealing to me and less epic, but I'm gonna put it B. I thought some of the storylines were really, really cool, and it's already tying into the main MCU as we've seen in the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder. If you guys saw my review, you know how I feel about this movie. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Very underwhelming project. But I came in expecting that. I didn't have my hopes up, and they weren't destroyed. So I just came in knowing there was going to be a bunch of comedy. Great villain. Found himself in the wrong movie, though. He did not belong in a rom-com. I'm going to put... Ooh, man. He wants to be in the C. This movie wants to be in the C. It's begging for it. But I'm going to put it in the B solely because of Christian Bale. Moon Knight. I thought the show was really good, really entertaining. I kind of lost some interest on the third and fourth episode. Started to get a little uninterested, but overall, I think Moon Knight, the characters are really, really cool. How they handled him was very, very well done. I'm going to put it in the B. Okay, now this is where a bunch of y'all are going to unsubscribe from me and click off the video because Eternals is hated on by everyone. And I loved Eternals. I think, and when I say I love it, I loved it. And so that doesn't mean I'm putting it in the B. I'm going to put it all the way up in the A tier. This is a really, really good movie. And I could do a whole review on this. If this channel existed when Eternals came out, I would have done a whole review on this, defending it with my life because I love this movie and all the characters. I can't wait to see them integrated with the rest of the MCU. That's all I'm going to say about that. Such a great movie. Visually fantastic. Okay, I'm done. WandaVision is a really, really good show. The first of the MCU shows. I'm going to put that in the... Oh, that's either a really high B or a low A. I'm going to put it B. We'll see where it goes from there. Spider-Man No Way Home, as we all know, absolute banger of a movie. That is going S tier. And if you argue with that, you don't know what you're talking about. No Way Home is an S tier movie, and it deserves that spot. Loki's going to be A tier. It's going to be A tier. I think that this show was really, really well done. The best of all the shows. And the finale, obviously, was extremely well earned and paid off really well. It was really fun to see. I can't wait to see what they do with season 2 and how it's going to affect the main MCU movies and the whole timeline there. Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the first Spider-Man. I do not like this movie. This movie is going to... I really want to do D. But I also want to do C because Vulture was pretty good. It was an underwhelming movie with Spider-Man. It wasn't the Spider-Man I was looking for. After seeing the Spider-Man in Civil War, I expected to see that Spider-Man going in this movie, and I did not. I saw a little boy, Iron Man Jr., Spider-Man, who didn't know how to use his powers, and it was kind of just disappointing. I'm gonna do D. I have to. I'm sorry, I gotta do D. Speaking of D's, Thor: The Dark World is going right next to it. There's nothing I have to say about that movie. Everyone knows that's a D. But it wasn't a complete fail, so it's not an F. Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be... It wasn't that much better than Homecoming. I'm putting it in C. Mysterio was cool. The story was alright. I know that there was probably some necessary character development that Peter went through in this movie. Just overall, okay, it was eh. So we're going to give it a C. Captain America, the First Avenger, is going to be B. Like I said, all of these origin movies end up in the B, mostly. Ant-Man, again, B. I really, really love this movie. That'll probably be higher than most of them. And here we go. Finally, Avengers Infinity War. This is S tier. Everyone knows this movie's S tier. This is my favorite movie in the MCU. And nothing is going to top that. It's in the exact spot I want it to be. And yeah, there's nothing much I have to say about that. Because everyone knows this is better than Endgame. It is the best Marvel movie. And there's no other opinion that you could have. So, we're going to go into the specifics now and rearrange these in order to be exactly correct according to my opinion. Okay, S tier. Avengers Infinity War will be the best MCU movie for me. Next, I'm doing Civil War. Ragnarok or No Way Home. I'm going to go Ragnarok, then No Way Home. There are 4 MCU projects that deserve the S tier ranking, I think. And these are it. And I think that's the correct order. Yep, we're going to go with that. For the A tier, okay, we're going to do some rearranging here. All right, don't click off yet, but I'm putting Eternals right under the S tier. Top A tier. I don't care what any of you say. This movie was amazing. And Avengers will probably go right next to it. And okay, then I'm gonna put Winter Soldier, then Iron Man, then Loki. I think that is the correct order. Loki just made it into the A tier. Iron Man is better than Loki. Really great origin story, the best one. Yep, Winter Soldier. Did I enjoy Guardians more than Winter Soldier? I'm gonna switch these. That looks right. Okay, B tier. This is where the meat of it is. Okay, what is the highest B tier ranking in this? Okay, I'm gonna say. Okay, Avengers: Age of Ultron is gonna be the first in the B. It really wants to be an A, but I can't give it to it. Next is going to be Black Panther. I'm gonna put Black Panther over Shang-Chi as the best Origins movie in Marvel. And if it wasn't for Killmonger, Shang-Chi would be above this. We all know Shang-Chi kind of fell apart in the third act, and if it didn't do that, it would have been easily over Black Panther, but that's how we're gonna do it. Oh man, here we go. Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. I'm gonna put right under Shang-Chi. Let's just keep it there. That feels good. Guardians 2 is probably gonna go right under that. Hawkeye. Oh man. Iron Man 3 is gonna go. Oh, actually, I like Iron Man 3 more than Guardians 2. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna flip it like that. That feels better. And okay, I'm gonna put all the shows down here just so I can organize them. Okay. So now we get into more of the origins, like I said. Iron Man 2 is going to be lower. It has to be lower. I think the next best Origins movie was Ant-Man. I really, really loved Ant-Man. Extremely cool visuals. The movie, the plot, the villain, the side characters, the supporting characters, all great. There's nothing really I can complain about this movie. It was just an average good time. So it was a good B. And I really enjoyed that. So after Ant-Man will be... I'm gonna put Doctor Strange. The first Doctor Strange right after Ant-Man. Then I'm gonna put did I like Incredible Hulk or Thor more? I don't know. I'm gonna put Thor over Incredible Hulk, but I'm gonna put Captain America, First Avenger, over Thor. And then we're gonna go Iron Man 2. And then Thor, Love and Thunder. Okay, now let's see where these shows play into it. Those are for the movies. Now let's see where these shows go. I'm going to put WandaVision. WandaVision is going to go above Ant-Man, but below Guardians 2. Okay, come on. There we go. Moon Knight is going to be above Hulk, Thor, and that's it. I'm putting it right there. Hawkeye now is going to be probably right between Hulk and Thor. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I did not like as much as Hawkeye, so I'm going to put it, but I did like it more than Iron Man 2. I'm going to put it right there. What if I can't be biased to the animation though, because I know if this was live action it'd be so high. I'm going to put what if. I'm going to put it right here, below Hawkeye, but above Incredible Hulk. And then, is Love and Thunder the lowest B movie? No, it's not. It's not worse than Iron Man 2. It's not worse than Incredible Hulk. Okay, let's get this in the right spot here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put this right before Thor 1. Because if I had to rank all the Thor movies, it'd be Dark World, Love and Thunder, Thor, Ragnarok. I think that's our B category. That looks perfect, honestly. Okay, C, Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel. Okay, yeah, Endgame's gonna be high C. That's where it should be. I'm gonna put Black Widow over Miss Marvel and No Way Home over Miss Marvel. My quick 10-second review of Miss Marvel. I don't even remember if I even told you, if I even said this in the video, but I think it had a really great beginning, really great ending. Just some of the characters. Yeah, I think I already told this. The acting performances carried this show. And I guess I'm a little interested to see where this goes, especially with the finale and her being a mutant and everything. D, Thor Dark World. Honestly, Ant-Man and Wasp is going to be maybe the lowest. No. Captain Marvel is going to be the lowest, then Ant-Man and Wasp, then Dark World, then Homecoming. Let's see if I have everything I want. One more go through. Yep. Guys, this is the tier ranking. If you have any other opinion than this, I'm sorry, you're wrong, because this is the official MCU tier ranking. Those S tiers are undeniable. Those A tiers are undeniable. The B's, like I said, B heavy. Most of the origins are in the B. The outstandings are Black Panther, Shang-Chi. The best show is Loki, then WandaVision. And I did like Moon Knight over Hawkeye and What If and Falcon Winter Soldier. Yep, this is it, guys. What do you think? So guys, that's the video. All the MCU projects, movies, and shows ranked in order according to my opinion. Comment down below, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What do you agree or disagree with? I want to know. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is a new channel. I'm going to be posting videos every week. So, we'll see you in the next one.